plan of absorbing a little bit and then, being a bit more lethal on the counterattack. And I thought the guys executed it to a T, and we picked our moments to keep the ball. We picked our moments to accelerate the game on the break. And, I think they had a tough time breaking us down. They had a lot of the ball, but that was a bit by design.
Caleb Porter's message tonight: the Portland Timbers had a plan against Sporting KC. On the other hand, Peter Vermees says that they weren't hard enough to defend against. We'll talk more about both coaches' statements. I'm Grace Rogers.
I'm Ben Gartland.
And this is The Last Touch.
Never danced like this before. We don't talk about it, dancing on, do the boogie all night long. Stoned in paradise, shouldn't talk about it, I want you. We can bring it on the floor. Never danced like this before.
So Ben, how do you think Caleb Porter's plan worked against the Sporting Kansas City side?
I think it worked fantastically. You saw Portland really clog up the middle and not allow Duvall, Dwyer, anybody to get through on the middle, and that brought Stetson and Kevin Ellis, the fullbacks, up and brought them way too far forward. And Portland had so many chances on the counter. They caught the wingbacks way too far forward so many times. And that was one of the things that Peter Vermees was talking about in his press conference. He was talking about how defense starts up front, and when Stetson and Kevin Ellis are being caught up front, that the defense is not happening. So it was really a good game plan by Portland to really draw out some of the weaknesses of Sporting Kansas City. That was one of the big weaknesses last year. We haven't seen a lot this year, but Portland exploited it perfectly today.
And you mentioned Duvall's play through the midfield. I know that there are a lot of differing opinions about his play tonight. You specifically, I believe, thinks that he played better in the first half than the second. During the press conference, several people said that they thought he played better than the second than in the first. Do you think that Duvall has a bright future for Sporting Kansas City?
Oh, absolutely. You see some of his through balls tonight, just fantastic. And I still hold on to my feeling that he played much better in the first half. I think that Portland really started to clog up the middle in the second, not allow Duvall to really play his role as center attacking mid. But you've seen his play on the wings. He can shoot from distance. He can really get the ball into the box without crossing it. He can actually get it in with a through ball, and that's something that Sporting Kansas City's been sorely missing outside of Graham Zusi. So I definitely think Duvall has a good future here at Sporting Kansas City.
Absolutely. And one of the problems that we saw in the midfield tonight was the failure to connect passes. And I think a lot of this can be faulted with the loss of Yuri Rosell, who, as we know, was just a boss at connecting passes in the midfield. A lot of passes were going to Portland, a lot of passes weren't making it to the designated targets, so definitely something to improve on before we take on the Timbers again on Friday.
Well, now Sporting Kansas City has 3 more days to prepare for this Portland squad yet again, going to Providence Park Friday night to play this same Timbers team, except that the Timbers will be playing their full-strength lineup, while Sporting Kansas City will probably be playing a similar lineup to tonight.
And that's one of the really concerning things about tonight's performance. But Peter Vermees made it clear in his press conference that this team has to learn how to defend better with the lineup they put out tonight. It's crucial. So I think we can guess what they're going to be doing in training the next few days.
Well, I believe that is all that we have for tonight. I'm Ben Gartland.
I'm Grace Rogers.
And this has been The Last Touch on the Distributor Network.